Series Edition LLC. So I decided to take the ultra short throw projector we have in here. So when I mod it for gaming, that cost me 140 bucks, and decided to take it into the next room and hook it up on the screen that I have in there at 159 inches 1610. So let me show you what we got from those results. And mind, this is my $140 projector. I know, I have my bag right in the middle. I love it there. Anyway, let's show you what we got. And there on the floor, if you don't see it, there is my $140 NEC Ultra Short Throw projector. I get those for under $200 on eBay. As I told you before, when it comes to our technology, don't gotta spend a lot of money. I think I may switch my projectors now. I don't have to have the projector behind me anymore. I don't have it hit me anymore. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I'm taking that one down. I'm keeping this one up here. Just gonna order me another one so it looks real nice for the environment, because that's my gaming projector setup. But this is the size of my screen that I get from my projector. My screen size here is around 159. We're probably about 152 inches. So I think I'm gonna keep this here. I'm just gonna buy me another projector, just like this one. So I'm gonna start disconnecting my equipment from behind me, because again, this comes out much better, because then I don't have to worry about having the projector behind me. Just got on here without a commercial, and literally back on here with a commercial. Gee whiz. So I'm gonna have this here for a while. And again, if I take that down, I don't get the gigantic screen display. Oh yeah, I forgot we get the gigantic 1610 display. It's kind of hard trying to figure out what projectors we're gonna use for our environments. But it just shows at the end of the day that I don't have to spend all this money. Projector behind me cost me 270 bucks. Projector in front of me, right now my ultra short though, cost me $140. And we get these over on eBay for under $200. Just found out through an awesome customer today that our videos are popping up everywhere, which is fantastic. Man, it took a while to do that too. Over 7,000 video demonstrations to have our videos pop up everywhere. That is fantastic. I mean, it's hard work and the talent we put in to develop good product. It is starting to show. Well, hopefully it's been showing, but yeah, our videos are popping up quite a lot everywhere. So for those of you who have high-end projectors, ultra short throw models, and again, we're not even a foot next to the screen, we're actually a little farther away from the screen, we can produce this massive screen size in a fully lit environment with 100% contrast. At $140. I just advised a customer who's going to be doing an outside setup, go right over to eBay, pick yourself up one of those under $200 projectors, and set up. You have a nice setup outside easily. Now we get this all the time from the grade makers or people make grade screen paint products. You're on a $3,300 machine. Some of you are on $3,300, some of you are on $3,000, some of you are on $400, some $4,000, some of you are on $2,700. You got high-end projectors, and you can't be in fully lit environments. You're all stuck in the dark. I've seen the demonstrations. We've been on YouTube. We've done the field trips. Everybody's stuck in the dark. Valve setup's got screens that cost all that money, and they're matching white screens. So it shows at the end of the day what our customers are really getting compared to everybody else. My customers don't have to spend $3,000 or $4,000 for a projection for a projector. They can do it at under 200 bucks. Freaking loving this. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube. With a sauna, everything falls into place. Try it for free.
So right, think about it. For those who have P2 projectors, at 2 million to 1, you can't pick up. You can't do what we're doing right now. For the money you paid on that projector, you can't do what we're doing right now. That's a huge, massive disappointment. And our projector costs 140 bucks. Our screen size is way bigger than some of you actually are producing on YouTube right now. You have to stay at a comfortable 100 inch to maybe 120 inch to compress as much as you possibly can. With 2 million to 1 contrast, you can't even see a black level. And you can't do it in a fully lit environment because your screen will wash out. So what did you pay for? Now, is there anything wrong with the P2? No, it works perfectly fine. The only problem is it's being dumbed down because it's being displayed on the wrong screen. That's why. And those who have P2 projectors and own our products, well, they don't turn contrast on. It's not needed because the screens are physically black. And I'm sitting up here with that whopping 4,000 to 1 contrast. That's it. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
No, I'm not going to waste my time, but I could put a challenge on every P2 projector right now to being displayed on a gray screen. Show me a contrast level because I can do it at 4,000 to 1 easy. Let's see if you can do it at 2 million to 1. And you can't because it won't pick up. You can't be in this environment because it's not going to work. You're going to have to be in the dark. So I tell you right there from the door, you're not getting what you paid for out of your projector. You need to change your screen. .4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, if I can do this so easily with a $140 projector, imagine how amazing your image is going to look on our technology. The reason why I tell you that you're not getting the most what you paid for your projector because you're not. If you're stuck in the dark and you can't produce images like this, that's 100% black that's pulling up. Then that means the 2 million to 1 that you invested in, you're not really getting. You can only see shades of gray. And for those of you who do not want to spend that kind of money for an ultra short throw, you don't have to. This is 720p. Let's go take it to the side, with the screen from the side. I like to show the angle game. See how bright it picks up all the way across? Pretty big screen, eh? For a projector only designed to do 80 inches. Come over here for a minute. You figure not have to worry about bumping into have the projector projecting my shadow back. Oh, commercials, boy. They love these commercials.
Thanks for choosing Advance.
There we go. Again. They used to give you a little bit more time before they show a commercial. Now they just bring it on as fast as they can. me get a shot from this side over here. Now my screen size is 152 inches, 16:9, because I can adjust to any size I want because the entire wall is painted with this black technology. And again, no expensive projectors, no calibrating, none of that nonsense. Now imagine what this would look like on a 1080p projector or a 4K projector on our black technology. But it shows at the end of the day that the customer doesn't have to spend all this money for overpriced expensive projector if he or she doesn't need it. You're not forced into it, and you're not forced into calibrating or dark ambient light controlled environments. Nobody wants to be in there. Beautiful Women 4K demo.
Getting that from YouTube.
As you can see, 100% black contrast level. Yep, and there you go. That's the Heightener 3 technology. I think among the nayers that this is going to be one of the most hated black paints ever developed. Besides when the Alpha 2s launch, and we're going to still call it an Alpha 2, we haven't decided yet. But anyway, because you know why they're so angry over this screen? Because it crushes everything it touches. There's no certified it can touch the technology, and every projector we display it off, it pulls off with no problem whatsoever. We have swapped this different projectors on the screen more times than they've ever done in an entire year. And done it for far less, much bigger screen, more light in the environment, and a much cheaper projector. And there's my $140 NEC on the floor. Now this is also too a big wake-up call for those of you who buy those Valva and other projectors because they promise you a 150-inch screen. We've been telling you from day one that you're wasting your money, that you can basically buy our technology and you can get a 150-inch screen with no problem whatsoever. The reason why black screens had that capability because number one, we had that ambient light rejection technology. We're not going to lose picture quality. We're not going to use color because that's something you have to worry about washing out. And again, you're going to be to maintain 100% contrast. Ultra short throws can't even do that. High-end projectors on a gray screen can't even do that at 100 inches. But if there's anyone out there who feels that I'm wrong on this, feel free to do a demonstration, 100 inch, 120 inch, and show me a 100% black level. So if you can't do it at 100 inches, how are you going to do it at 150? The screen takes in 10 times more light. So you can't save people money, and I've explained this before, if you can't save money yourself. How does that work? How is someone going to tell you how to save money if they can't save it themselves? How beautiful the skin tones are. I'm going shopping for some more ultra short throw projectors just like this. as for that whole quality nonsense, please. Where are you getting quality from? Can't see contrast, you can't pick up color. If I drop a 4K on here, I still pick up a better image. It doesn't make a difference what we hit the screen with. The beautiful thing about it is we don't have to depend on the high-end projectors. And again, like I said, for customers that are buying for the first time, and they're being told that they got to spend all this money for this machine to improve contrast, improve color, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, when we can come on here and show you, look, 140 bucks, eBay projector, done. When we set our projectors up, we can drop them below factory settings and still produce. Let's go pop over some real light demonstrations. Ooh, we do this whole strip. Now, you see the color in this? You see how the greens are greens and the blues are blues, are not washed and faded? We see that on a lot of gray screens. And white screens, they don't pick up those colors correctly. Now I'm thinking about picking me up a 1080p Epson projector. It's lasers, 1,000 lumens. I mean, we don't need anything more than that. That's still overkill for our technology. It'll run with no problem whatsoever. We can do a 1,000-inch at a long throw at 11 feet and still pick up. You can do it at 21 feet and still pick up. So 1,000 lumens on ultra short throw is easy because it's sitting on top of the screen. This is what people usually see in thumbnails. When you click on, and it's not what you get, it's all dark in the environment. But in our demonstrations, if you see a thumbnail that looks like this, when you click on it, you're gonna see the same video pop up. Because I hate that more than anything in the world. I see something that shows windows and all this stuff, I'm thinking, oh, this is how it's gonna look, and click on it, and there's nothing in there matching the thumbnail. Now, the reason why we save our customers thousands, well, again, this technology can beat gunmetal. Gray screens we've seen, they can't beat gunmetal's technology. Gunmetal is actually better than their product. We're better than gunmetal. So that saves our customers thousands of dollars. We don't require, again, expensive projectors, not needed, as you can see in the demonstration. That saves more money. How does that even work? How's somebody going to say they save you hundreds and they haven't tested gunmetal against their products yet? How the freak does that even work? Hey, ask that question. How many gunmetal screens have they done? They completely skipped that part, didn't they? Completely skipped that part. We do test against gunmetal. How are you saving anyone money if you haven't done any tests against gunmetal technology? So you definitely can't be in a fully lit environment with that screen, because that screen can maintain in a fully lit environment with no problem. We test them, we know. I don't even know how that's even going to work. This is nice having the ultra short throw in here. Just got to get one to fill out the entire screen. That's not hard to do because these projectors, like I said, are not designed to do big screens like that. But if we get a projector that's designed to do a much bigger screen, yeah, we can actually fill the entire screen out. So I think I'm gonna just go get that Epson.
Windshield cracked, we trusted the experts. They focus on our safety, so we can focus on this little guy.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
I love to show off the white levels on the heightener technology. I can produce beautiful colors. I'm gonna bring you over here. Wow, I mean, we had that many. Well, I seen when we went on YouTube, all our videos were popping up. We were just, majority of our videos flood everything. Wow. We had a customer we talked to today was telling us that our videos are everywhere. We do a lot of testing. We do a lot of demonstrations. That's why. Title like, where in the world is that freaking bird noise coming from? Boy, it's a good one right there. Now, I can't express this enough. I've seen this demonstration done multiple times on gray screens. Do you see this background? See the color of it? I got speakers sitting, for matter of fact, the whole entire mat that we have sitting there is jet black. My screen's actually darker than that mat. It actually matches my speakers right over there. How are y'all doing demonstrations and the screens are coming up gray? They don't even match anything black in the environment. And y'all claim that it's being a contrast level. What are you doing? And the reason why I say, look, see that right here? That's supposed to be black. But we watch these demonstrations and it'll clearly come up gray because it doesn't match anything black in the environment. My screen comes up blacker than those mats. It'll blend into my speakers, my leather chairs behind me, it'll blend it up with no problem. It even matches my hip bag over here. And when I watch those demonstrations, the screens are clearly coming up gray, but they were like, look at the contrast. You ain't picking up no contrast. What are you talking about? Especially for the valve up. You match the white screen, there is no way in the world you're picking up a contrast level if you match a white screen. A white screen should never match any kind of, oh, how light is the screen? That has you thinking right there. That screen has to be really light to match a white screen. You know how light your screen has to be to match a white screen? That ain't good. We did shoot that demonstration over. I told you that short recording on the video. I give the guy one thing. I give him one thing. At least he was the only one who did go out there and basically put that screen against a white screen, because I've never seen anybody do it yet. So what I have to say to him is thank you for the information, because it's much needed. We need it. That saved me the money of spending the money for the screen, because that's the test we were going to run. Saved me some money. Try to get a sample, we couldn't get a sample of it, so we thought we just had to buy the whole screen. But after I saw the demonstration, that screen matching a white screen that close, oh yeah, we're good. We need everything we got. All right, let's show right there. Access all the time, lights out. See that light reflecting off the ceiling? You know how bright a black screen would have to be in order to generate that much light to push off. Oh, I like this, man. I like this. I'm keeping this right here. I'm gonna buy me another one. I'm getting me another one, because that one right there is hooked up with something else. I'm buying me another one. Okay, let's do this one.
The Ferrero Rocher chocolate bar. Crunchy hazelnuts, smooth chocolate. Ferrero Rocher.
Wilshire red pepper.
And drizzle of pesto.
Cauliflower crust, extra cheese for Ernest.
I'm going online probably like next week, and I'm stocking up on 20 of these units, because again, it's going to happen. Just like the Sonys, these things are going to be hard to get. Usually when our paint starts jumping and starts selling, it means those projectors start disappearing. I mean, we can pick up bright levels with no problem. But if we really want to get down to brass tacks, gentlemen, at the end of the day and tell you exactly which is more superior, show me 100% black level and see if you can compete and catch up with this screen. You can't maintain black levels. We know that. But this screen can see white light. It can do the same thing your screen can do. You just can't see the contrast level. And that's why you're forced to go out and spend money for these projectors with high contrast and all these colors, because your screen washes out. Spend the money for ambient light projection screens, and for what? Every demonstration we watch sits in the dark. In gunmetal technology, we all know why they buy those screens. Contrast. You can't beat a screen that's black. And for those of you who claim to have black technology, well, we've seen your demonstrations already. You can't generate white light. So if you want the best from your investment, this is why our technology is the best. My $140 projector setup, isn't that funny? Let's see what they got over here. Oh, no. I want to check out this other one down here. Just checking out Mr. Hoodie. Wait, you want to see that with the tigers? Boom, that's beautiful, isn't it? Let's go here. This demonstration failed. We know what it failed against. We're not going to bring it up, but we know what it failed against. 720p. $140. Now, I know people say, well, you have to have 1080p because you need more detail. Again, that's a black screen. It's designed to pull detail. It's black. It's the reason why people buy the heavy contrast levels, because they want more detail, more depth. The screen is physically black. So that means you can get detail that you wouldn't see in a 720p if you try to use it on a gray screen, because it can't pull up the detail. Now we're doing a little lights out, because we usually don't do lights out demonstrations. I start to mix it up a little bit. And for those of you who do not want to spend the money and you want to save some money at the end of the day, maybe it's not your idea to buy an expensive projector. You don't want to, you don't have to. As I said before, without contrast, well, you need a 100% contrast level to pick out proper color. Oh, look at the beautiful skin tone, eh? Oh, I forgot about that. Why didn't I show that part off? What was I doing? Can we go back a little farther than that? Something I wanted to see in those bookcases. You see what I see? You don't see it, do you? You see the reflection of the shine on those bookcases reflecting. The soldiers here instead of reflecting off the bookcases. See how crystal clear it looks? Now, we're going to check out something else. Let me see. Oh, I haven't done this one in a while. I'm gonna do both in here. I usually have 2 projectors per room anyway. So I think I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do ultra short throw, and then I'm gonna do basically my long throw back there, because it fills up the whole screen. Excuse me. If I get an ultra short throw that can fill out the whole screen the way I want to, I'm keeping ultra short throw and letting that go. You had somebody say, does our product work with the lights off? Oh, we gotta get a white surface up here. Missed that whole section here? We did, didn't we? All right. There we go. Yeah, it's fantastic. I get this all the time. We get customers that say, well, I'm going to be in the dark anyway, so I'm really not going to have to worry about the colors or anything. And I'm here to say, oh, yeah, you are. That's 3,600 lumens. Probably about, I'd say 2 to 3 feet from the screen. The white screen can't pick it up or see it. And we got the lights out. That shows you how much color you lose if you use the white screen. Even if you go out and buy a projector with all the bells and whistles, you still can't pick it up. Some of you right now are sitting in the dark and you don't even have 100% of your projector's capability. So every movie, every TV show, everything you ever watched, you watched it at 50% or less. Watch this. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
50% or less. That's pretty much what you watch. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Life cuisine is
Yep, let's take this one over here then. There we go. Purple screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Just showing you exactly how much color that you're not seeing at all, period. Those of you that are using white screens. We see in forum sites all the time. Every time I pop into a forum site, I always see someone in there with a white screen and an ultra short throw projector claiming that they're really getting good picture, and I'm like, no, you're not. Orange screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's not going to pick up. How about we go to this one? Nope. All right. Let's go pop over here. It's a little lighter orange. No, that's not going to work either. Okay. Let's go pop over here. Oh, none of that came up at all, period. How about we try something interesting? Gray screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's go grab that one. No, that's not gray. That's white. That's his gray. So that's interesting. Charcoal gray. Nope. We got a kind of a light scale gray. Not either. But this is interesting. Watch this. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's our white level right there. So for those of you who sit back and say, we should have started with this one first, or watch the white level, say, well, doesn't that mean that this screen should pick up the brighter color, right? It should pick up much brighter colors. It can't. You have to have a certain tone, which means you have to have a perfect blend of both black and white at the exact same time to pick up a perfect tone of white. If you don't have it, then your screen can't see color correctly. And for those of you who think that you have to have a lighter screen in order to pick up better color, you just described the white screen. Okay, watch. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
There you go. They got it backwards. That's what we figured out when we were developing black technology, that everybody's theory on basically the brighter the screen, the brighter the color, you got it backwards. It's the other way around. And the blacker screens figured that out. The gunmetal technology figured it out. Even the OLED technology figured it out. The only problem is that the outdated screens, like the gray and white screens, haven't figured it out yet. They still believe that the lighter the screen, the better the color. It's not that. You can't maintain a contrast level. If you can't see contrast, you can't see color. Remember what the guy said in OLED, about in the black, you see true color. So the darker the screen, the more advanced your color. But also too, you have to keep in mind that you still have to maintain those white levels at the same time. And they can't be too high where basically it's going to disrupt the color. So you have to be to show deep color and white levels at the same time. This is where it gets complicated. All right, let's go somewhere else and play real quick. Samsung 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
We do these with the lights, so there's more of an impact because a lot of people like to spend their time in the dark. We can do these with the lights all day. It's pretty easy. Let's show you what happens.
Movies at home are bigger than ever before. At Audio Advice, we help.
Perfect example. You seen that setup where they had they had the lamp tucked away in the corner. Oh wow, it's good, bad. Unbelievable. Now this is how an OLED is supposed to look. This is why we call our screen paint OLED like. You're supposed to be able to pull a 100% black level. See the different shades on the horse? You see the background when it comes up super jet black? That's how it's supposed to be displayed. Even with a 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, or 5 million one projector, with contrast, you can't see that. Now we can do this again at $140. For anyone to sit there and say, well, hey, if I spend more money, if you spend more what? You have to spend more money in order to get your contrast levels to pull up a little bit more decent. But again, you're still picking up shades of gray. Oh, that's beautiful. This is why we show you why our technology is the best and the only way to go. right, with that being said, 4K relaxing tropical fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
I think I'm gonna put this on in here. Now we'll watch this. There we go.
Only 2.8% of popular songs are produced by women.
All right, gotta go, people. Thank you all, and God bless.
Starkist pouches power my ride with lean protein.